Hey everyone, Theron here. I know I said I would update a lot over winter break, and I didn't. Ended up doing a lot of working out, training, and a lot of work. And now I'm back in school and I'm doing a lot more work, training, working out, and school. So it's been fun. Not really, but found time to upload this video. This was my Grappling Industries competition on January 27th, and I'm uploading this on February 15th now. This was my first competition since Naga, New Jersey. And yeah, I'll do some commentation for some of the matches, and then I will elaborate a little bit on some stuff. This was the Blue Belt Gi Absolute. Surprisingly, there were only 5 people in this division, and I got the bye for once, so I did not have a match my first round. So essentially, I only needed to win 2 matches to go to the final match. So my game plan for this guy was basically to get him tired and make him move me, which I was able to walk him down quite easily, even though he had the size advantage. I just wanted him to feel me, wait for him to try for a ill-advised takedown, which he does, and then just take advantage of that, which was coming. I could tell by the way he was chopping on my feet what he was trying to do. So right there, just hand out base, jump to back, hang out here and get my hooks in and work on flattening him out, really just making him feel heavy. And I just wanted to wear this guy down. I knew if I wore him down early, I wouldn't waste any energy and I could probably finish him or just get some points. So you see me just hanging out right there. One thing my coach went over with me about my last matches is I was being way too fast with my pace. Like, I need to get a position and hold, make him feel me, make him feel me. So right here, I'm just pretty much just making him feel me, making him move me. And I start messing with his gi. He gets a little, I knew he was going to start bridging. I could feel his feet. Hop to side mount. He does a mistake and tries to bring his arm under me right about here. And I instantly capitalize on this. No, actually, I just put my knee over, and the second I put my knee over, I was like, oh, alright, I got an armbar. So I quick transition to the armbar. I do have the spider web, ill-advised on my part. Right there, shouldn't have done that, but I knew I was going to finish him, so then I just bring the feet across and finish the armbar. Pretty good finish. I was pretty stoked by that one. So this was the final match. Haven't trained with this guy before, but I've trained at his gym. They're all really, really good. I kind of know the style they like to use. He was in one of my divisions at the Hicks and Gracie Cup, but I didn't go against him. So this was our first match going against each other. With him, I just was gonna wait for a really good time to be explosive and try to score like a good single leg or try to hit a duck under or something. I hit a lot of those in upcoming matches. Oh yeah, and this will only be my gi matches because I also have 5 no gi matches. I had 15 matches on the day. I had 3 in no gi absolute, which was no skill level, which I didn't know going in. Surprisingly, I made it through 3 matches in and ended up losing my 3rd match to a very good, I believe he said he was a black belt. He made very quick work of me. I did win a match against a wrestler kid and then a very, very large brown belt. So right here, he tries to hit me with a takedown, jump to half guard. I instantly, like I always do, if I'm able to pull the staple out with the gi, I pull the staple out and begin setting up, walk into the elbow block. He tries to bridge me, pop my foot over and side mount. And I don't know if you can see, I do have the staple on the other side of his face, which is I have his lapel out, and I'm using that to seal in my crossface. So this choke has been such money for me. I'm about to do. It's like a north-south baseball bat choke. I essentially start walking to north-south, and I straighten my arm out across his body, and I reach my hand to the other side, and just My coach said pretty much grab anything, and it's gonna start putting it on. So I'm sprawling until I can feel some good, till I feel like I have him flattened out pretty good, and then I start walking back to north-south. Right here I feel like he's not going to try to roll me. Once he moves that hand off my leg, walk back, and right here I drop my hips and get the finish. Very quick finish. I really love that choke. A lot of guys that have not trained against me don't see that choke coming, or haven't seen that choke in general, so it's pretty much my go-to. I run through a series when I'm in gi of chokes I like to do, and that's the first one I'll go to for my first option. So this is the start of my blue belt 170 to 185 division. This was round robin format, which I'd never done before, so I pretty much just came to the game plan was just win every match and hopefully I'll get a gold, because I didn't know how the hell it worked or how many matches I had to win. So this guy was from Oneonta, school out in New York somewhere, and I didn't even know they had a school out there. But let me tell you, I went against this guy and then another guy from that academy in my final match, and they have very good guard play and very strong grips. Like, these guys were on top of their grip and guard game. Both of them instantly pulled guard, and you'll see, like, after these two guys, there wasn't really many of them I could smash past, because that's all I was doing all day, just sprawl passing. So he's got a really good cross collar grip on me. He's almost taking me to the side. I get good turtle control on him. He ends up pulling me into half guard, and I start flattening him out. This match is pretty much just stall worthy. Like, we're just really hanging out. It's a position battle, really, honestly. So I'll start talking about some other stuff here. Yeah, over the entire break, I had the opportunity to train at our Novo União team gym, and that's my coach Fred right there. I got to train with them in Saint John, Quebec, which is like 10 minutes south of Montreal. And man, just they are savages up there. Like, that is some of the toughest groups of people I've ever had to train with, and holy shit, getting eaten up by these guys on a good daily basis was very tough. I mean, but it definitely helped me out. Definitely helped my game. My coach gave me very good feedback watching me roll. He would come tell me what I could do better, what I can't do better, or what I should stop doing, some bad habits to fix. Just things like that have really helped. But yeah, right here I'm just really trying to pass guard on this guy. He's got really good frames. I'm using I'm grabbing his pant leg and trying to bring them together, just trying to pass the side mount. I'm normally not on my knees right here, but I didn't want to get up on my feet unless I was ready to pass. Right here I'm going to start looking to pass, so I'm going to get on my toes and start posting up, start trying to kick around that leg. Right there, I'm not sure what he tried to do, but he almost gave me the side mount, and he did a really good job getting his half guard back. I was kind of getting a little, not frustrated, but just like, damn, guy's got a really tough guard to pass. So we're just sitting here just fighting in half guard. I finally get the leg around. He's honestly don't know what he's doing right here. There was some bad camera angles just because how packed the sidelines were, because this division had, I believe 20 competitors. It was ridiculous. I was thinking, like, okay, the lower weight divisions will probably have the most. 185 might not be that packed. And then when the brackets came out and I saw the 185 division, I was like, holy shit, it's going to be a long day. Gi and no gi had the same, no gi intermediate had the same amount, and blue belt gi had the same amount. So just very, it was a very long day. Like I said, 15 matches, ended up going 14-1. I'll upload my gi matches in another video, because there's no way this is all going to fit on YouTube. Because honestly, there's over an hour of mat time total on this day, and I had to call into work. I was just absolutely tanked. I didn't even go to work the next day. After my final no-gi match, I literally just went upstairs to the hotel room, laid in the shower with the hot water on me, and just sat there for like 15-20 minutes just trying to relax, just because I was just so beat up for the day. Right here playing in Turtle. There's a little thing about this right here. I messed up on this arm triangle, and my coach said I should have finished this. But right there, I don't go to knee on belly. I just try to sprawl out, and he starts he gets his double arm around the leg, and he gets on his side, so I lose the choke. And after the match, my coach told me, Theron, he's like, next time you have the arm and triangle, the head and arm choke, make sure to go knee on belly, because that'll prevent him from rolling away, and you'll be able to post on his neck a little bit more. And that's a little bit of foreshadowing for my gi final. So I tried to jump back here. He catches my leg into half guard when he rolled. The second he felt my weight come off, he rolled forward. Right here, my coach is yelling at me. I don't have much. There's not much time left, and I'm up in points. So I'm still working. I still wanted to didn't want to leave this up to this scoreboard or whatever. So I just kept aggressive and kept tight. He almost gets a footlock right there. I just keep switching sides, rip it out, come back up, and we tie up, and that was the match. I only won this one 3-0, so not bad. It is what it is. My next matches, I really start to barrel through. My next matches are pretty straightforward. I sped this clip up a little bit. The choke I get on this guy, a lot of people loved it. Honestly, I don't really know what I was doing. I've done a choke from the back here, which you're about to see, with my own gi before, but not like this. This is because he was really reluctant to on the takedown. I pretty much just pull his arm with my overhook, and then I drop down to my knee and pull him down. Nothing really technical about it. I just really felt his weight going hard to that underhook side, or the side I have the overhook on, so I just dropped to my knee and forced him down that way. Right here, I believe I have the staple grip, or I'm just cross-facing the life out of him. Jump to knee on belly, get my knee on belly points. Try to transition to mount, I think. Don't think I swung for the arm bar here. Just hanging out, keeping low. Start setting up the arm triangle. And he rolls, and if I feel like I'm going to get rolled and I have the arm triangle, I'll instantly let go of it. So right here, I'm yanking his forehead up, and he's not giving me the rear naked, but I'm being really heavy on him and keeping my feet crossed from down there so he can't get up. So right here, I'm like, alright, come here, and I pull my gi out. It's easier to slip your gi through than your hand. Crank that baby in, come around, and there's the choke. That was a very, very strong choke. He told me, like, I came off the mat, and I actually had guys ask me, like, dude, what the fuck was that? And I was like, I'm going to be honest, I don't know. So this match was against another guy I've trained at his academy before. Never trained with him. So I just, man, that single leg was money for me all day. Like, I'd sit there and act like I was going to do the shoulder drop on his leg, and then I would just pull back and hike him up, and I caught so many people with that. Just sitting here really trying to knee slide. I think he swings for an armbar right here, or does something. He's pulling my gi over my head, which I absolutely hate. Yeah, right there he tries to go for the armbar, but he has his leg in half guard, so I'm not really too worried about it. And I know if I just stand up or if I try to knee cut, I'd be able to pass. So right here, keeping my feet back, really wide knee cuts, just trying to get around him. Right here, I grab under his belt, and I'm trying to grab for his collar. I believe I was going to do a sprawl pass from here. I have his belt right there, and I'm going to start walking into him. He tries to Kimura me, does roll me, come back up. Just, he didn't stay with me, and I felt myself getting rolled. So this right here is my favorite pass, honestly, from half guard. Andre Galvo did a video on it, and I saw it, and it just goes with like all those pressure passes that I really like to do. So just sit there and walk and look at that grinding him down. If this guy would excuse himself. Eventually get to top half side mount, and I just begin to impose my will on him pretty much. You can't see it right here, but I'm actually like biting his gi to pull his lapel out. Like I was biting his lapel to rip it out so I can start working a staple, or I can start working the little arm with the gi. For those of you who know what the little arm is, it's or don't know what it is, it's pretty much I use his lapel to trap his framing arm on my throat, and I can set up an Americana from there. I like to do that one, and if I can't do that one, I'll go to the baseball bat choke. He's just really staying tight, so I'm like, screw it, I'll just start scoring points. It is sport jiu-jitsu after all. If he's like not letting me set up submissions, which is the goal of it, I'm just gonna rack points up. Go to mount from here. I was up a good margin from right here. But yeah, just my game transcended over break. I was a lot more confident. I think losing was one of the best things that happened to me, honestly, just because I was able to like really take a step back and see where I needed the most improvement at. And honestly, it was definitely in my stand up, and as well as my top game is good. A lot of guys sit there and they say that like I can't fucking move when you're on top of me, but like understanding when to do things at the right time and when to pass, not being reckless, how to distribute my weight, just simple things like that, and knowing when to like bail on certain things. Like if I'm like getting way too committed with a submission, but I'm about to get swept and I'm gonna lose the sub, like knowing when to just bail on it and regain my position. Just simple things like that were really helpful to me. Just really helped my game, and it really did also help me that every time we start rolls on our feet at my academy, and that helped my wrestling big time, because my mentality the entire time was, hey, it's just practice. It's just practice. It doesn't matter if I bomb this, if I like flat out miss this takedown, get sprawled on. I'm gonna definitely like learn like, oh, it doesn't work if I do it that way. It works better if I do it this way, and that's what it showed me. So that's where it definitely helped me a lot. Yeah, this match is just about over. I just sit here and switch positions more and more and more. Just relentless pressure, relentless passing, just making my opponent feel uncomfortable the entire time. There's been videos of me before where I've talked about I'm not the most flashiest jiu-jitsu guy. I'm very old-fashioned. I get in there, grind them, and just do not let up. Like the second I got a good position, I am just pushing the pace the whole time, like making them feel like they needed to start doing something. And that's just my style. That's the style I've adapted to, and the style I'm going to continue to use because I'm excelling in it. For this next match, this guy I've actually trained with before. He has a very similar style as me, so I told myself, okay, first takedown is going to be big. I need to score the first takedown, because if he gets on top of me, I'm not going to lie, my bottom game isn't that crafty. Like, I have a few weapons from bottom, but I know if I don't score a takedown, like, or if I'm on my back against a guy who has a very similar game like mine, I could be in some trouble. So, same idea that I have, or same plan I have, just really, like, lean into them, let them feel me. I waited for him to off-step a little bit. Did I score a takedown on him? I'm pretty sure I hit him with a single leg in a minute. I'll have to see. I haven't watched this clip in a while. Yeah, just sitting here getting that underhook control. Undoing his lapel now. I like undoing the lapel while I'm standing, just so I don't have to screw around with it on the bottom. I like a lot of lapel chokes from side mount and back. So getting it taken out while I'm on the feet is pretty ideal. And that's a quick tip from good old blue belt like me. If you like doing shit with the lapel, pull it out standing. Right here, just really letting him feel me, waiting for my time, waiting for my chance. A really strong head-to-head. He tries to throw me this way. I think right here. Yep, right there. I catch a single leg pick. Oh, no. Then I get an underhook. Oh, I slide to the back. I just do a little duck under to his back. That's right. I think. No, I don't. Shoot. I'm just going to shut up and let it happen. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, yeah, I did that. He tried to hip toss me to counter it, but I already had my ass so far back and my head was already like under his armpit that there was no way that was gonna happen. So from here I can feel he's got a he doesn't have his legs figured for, and I could feel that on my feet, so I was just gonna start crushing him till he opened up. And right about here I start realizing like his guard's open. Honestly, my coach wasn't yelling a word to me when I was rolling. He says a few things to me during a few matches, or my last match, but during this match and some of the others, he didn't say a word. He just gave me a lot of feedback afterwards and would tell me like what I needed, what he saw, what he thinks I should do next time better, and yeah. So yeah, typical side mount stuff. He's framing me. He saw, his name is Eric. Eric saw this coming from a mile away. I tried to set up the little arm. I've set this up before on him in practice, and he slides his hand out from under, which I have not had to deal with before. And I recognized that I wasn't going to get it, so I just stepped him out with it, and I used that as a cross-facing grip. And then I'm just turning his head to the side. Kind of wanted to go back to side mount and see if I could work something. I probably should have stayed in mount and try to see if I could set up a arm bar from spiderweb or something. I really like that arm bar. Yeah, just knee on belly, racking up points. But I'll go over a little bit more. I'm only gonna commentate with this one because I'm not gonna see. I don't want to put you guys through like my mindless babbling when I put up my no-gi matches. I'm going to put up my no-gi matches on my other ones. I'm just going to have labels of what match they are, like the finals and all that good stuff, all that good hoopla. I just wanted to commentate for this one to keep you guys updated. It is very hard for me to, I don't know how these guys on like, well, I do know and I'm not knocking them when I say this, like all these fitness YouTubers and stuff like that have all this free time to like vlog their life every day, and it's like because that is their life. Like I have a life outside of this that I do. I go to work, I go to school full time, I try to train as often as possible, 4 nights a week. Like I'm literally up from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. every night just trying to get shit done. And today I had a little bit of a break because I got some chemistry homework, and enough of that rant. But I'm gonna try to upload some more of how my fitness is going, how my veganism is going. I'm still vegan, if anyone cares. I don't plan on changing that anytime soon. That is still going as great as possible. But yeah, and I'm also competing in, I got 3 competitions coming up soon that I'll go over in another video, because my final match is going to start, and I definitely want to commentate everyone through this, like what was going through my head, what was going on during the match. And yeah, so this was my final match, and this is the other guy from the Oniata Academy from the first this guy and the guy I went against first are both from the same academy. So And I'm not going to lie, this guy was a destroyer on the day. He had 4 matches. We both had 4 matches and won 4 matches leading up to this. And he was tapping. He tapped 3 of his 4 matches in the first 2 minutes. So he instantly cinched on a triangle for me. And usually I don't mind if guys pull guard, but I was like, fuck. Like, he's cinching on fast. And I don't know if you guys can see his legs, like, shaking. He's squeezing so fucking hard. Like, I could feel his muscles, like, spasming. And, like, right about now, I realize, hey, I'm okay. Like, he's not going to tap me. And I have a good defense on this. So, I'm just like, weather the storm. Weather the storm. This guy's tired. So, I start stacking him because I like, believe it or not, even though you never see it in my comp videos, I love throwing up triangles from bottom. And I felt him going for the almond plotter right here when he grabbed my belt. So I was like, alright, the second he opens up, I need to explode. So I just rip out, boom, right into half guard. Really trying to control that bottom arm. We're hanging out in guard, and I'm being very weary of what he's doing with my hands. Because I know, I just go into a safety position because I don't want to sit here and posture up and play a grip battle with him because he cinched the triangle and pretty fast with me. I can usually see when guys are setting up arm bars and triangles on me, and I just smash right through it. But his was very slick and very fast. And right there, he tries to arm bar me. He almost catches it, but I just step out, boom. Right here, I come into, I forget what that position's called, but I try to stay standing with him and control the legs and keep my feet away. I just wanted to, I was going to really try to work an X pass right here. And then I grabbed his legs again and I just circled around, I'm pretty sure. Or no, I just jumped in butterfly guard like a dummy. And so we're sitting here fighting from his butterfly guard. I begin to set up into half guard so I can pass. I get my over-under pass set up. Grab his belt. He's got a really good frame on me. Oh, he starts baseball bat choking me from right here. Which was pretty tight. Yeah, he's got a really tight baseball bat choke on me. I remember this. And then he let go of it. He gets another one soon too. So I'm sitting here telling myself, like, damn, he's getting tired because you guys, he was really, really struggling to finish me. So jump to side mount. I'm like, okay, I'm scoring points, and he's tired. So I just got to hang out and start putting on points and maybe try to finish this guy. Really started driving my crossface in. I think I tried to jump to neon belly, and he does a good transition to hop out of it. Honestly, I do lose my position a lot when I go to neon belly, but the thing is, I'm just trying to, like, score those quick 2 points. Like, that's all neon belly is to me. I'm not, like, super savvy from it. I know, like, 2 arm bars and a triangle from there, but, like, it's not really, like, a position I'm super good at. So right here, he brings me into butterfly guard. Starts getting grips on me. He's got, he doesn't have like a lapel choke grip on me, so I'm just trying to keep him space and seeing what he's going to do. I was going to react off of him and try to, like, just counter pass what he's doing. Right here, I'm telling the ref he's got this. Real quick, I hope you guys did enjoy this. This video is going to cut out the second this match ends. Hope you guys did enjoy these. This was really, really big for me to come back after my injury and win like this, and after the training, after I got just dusted in Jersey. So, yeah, I'm going to try to upload as frequently as possible, fitness, jiu-jitsu, and vegan eating-wise. Right here, he's got that extremely tight baseball bat choke on me, and, like, I was like, no, I'm not fucking tapping. No, I made it this far. This is not happening. Starts rolling with it, and right here I just post, and he lets go. So now I get a gift wrapped on him, and I'm trying to go for the armbar, and he's about to roll, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to take his back. Use my foot to kick him out and space him. And right here, he's trying to roll back into me. I was like, oh, the arm triangle. And my coach, this is the only thing he said all day. Darren, jump to the side mount, neon belly, neon belly. Jump to the side mount, neon belly, and just posted it. And I don't even get my hand to my bicep, and I already have him tapping. It was that hard. I was really, really excited about that. Thanks for watching, though, everyone.